Alright, I'm back. Diaz, how's heavy rain? Let's see where it starts me though. Please don't start me in the sewer. I ran all the way across the map for that reason. Okay, sweet. It didn't. Now I just gotta figure out where I'm at.
It's locked. Evening, Rufus.
Evening, Mr. Reed.
Oh, nothing new to ask.
So long, Rufus. Be careful. Take care.
Everyone that's just coming in, thank you for stopping by Wolfpool Gaming. If you're new to the channel and you like what you see, please hit that follow button and make sure to enable all notifications. That way Twitch will let you know when I go live. See, it's not showing him as an endangered citizen, it just says lost.
Good evening, madam. I'm Dr.
Why?
I work at...
Oh,
I'll leave you then. Good night.
Yeah, there's no reason to go in the house. She don't say anything. I am confusion. What's wrong? Okay. Maybe the necklace is in the house and she just didn't. I don't know, because I can't
Good evening, madam. It's Dr. Reading.
You best...
The disease takes away the good people too, madam. Why not let me in?
It's Mrs. Fishburne. Stella Fishburne. And yes, indeed. Why not let a doctor in? I can't remember the last time I had a good sleep. I've been nothing but worry.
Wait a minute, this is a different...
So you have questions about the flu then?
Yes,
I don't think I've talked to this
among
person.
other things.
Forgive my rudeness at the door. It's just my son doesn't like strangers coming in the house.
May I ask what you do for a living, Mrs. Fishburne?
Since my husband died, I worked at the Dawson Rope factory, but it closed before the war. I occasionally help at the night asylum, in exchange for food.
How do you pay the rent, then?
My Seymour works at the docks, just like his dad. He's very attached to the house he grew up in. It's not always easy, but we get by all right.
Did your husband die in the war?
Oh no. My Jack was a docker. He died when my Seymour was just a lad. The poor boy saw his dad slip and fall from that scaffolding.
How is life around here?
Life has always been hard in the East End. But it's everywhere nowadays, isn't it?
Violence has always fed on poverty, don't you think? It's a cruel law of the human condition.
And selfishness is their rotten fruit. These days, you can just die in the gutter and no one will bat an eye.
Do you think the increase in violence has anything to do with the epidemic?
Don't know, but it's most likely linked to the gangs if you ask me. Recently, it's like everyone has had to pick a side.
The orphan that regards you as a mother. Please tell me about him, Stella.
You mean Rufus? I wish I could do even more for the poor boy. Most people are so selfish.
But you're not.
Years may have passed, but I haven't forgotten how it feels to go through days with nothing but an empty stomach.
Goodbye, Miss Fishburne. Take care of yourself.
So,
I can't remember the last time I had a good sleep. I've been nothing but worry.
It's locked.
of course it is.
I really cursed?
Evening, Rufus.
Evening, Mr. Reed.
I can't talk to him. Why won't it tell me anything?
So long, Rufus. Be careful. Take care.
So love to gaze at the stars. The fog's been high.
Okay, it says he lost the necklace, but it doesn't tell you where he lost it at. Am I still in the area? Yeah, okay. Everyone who's just coming in, thank you for stopping by Wolfpool Gaming. I'm just trying to find this lost necklace, but doesn't seem to be working out.
This is despicable.
Wait a minute, why did I pull my weapon? Okay. See, the bombing site I'm going to is where I woke up at. You know what, we'll go ahead and change the quest to him. So that's what killed me. I was in the bombing incident. And I haven't been back over here since the beginning of the game, so who knows what it's like now. Alright, we're going to do a couple of real quick shoutouts. It's about that time. Go ahead and shout out Thomas. Guys, Thomas is a real good friend of mine, and he's done a lot for the channel. If you're looking for another variety streamer, please go check out Thomas at his channel, twitch.tv/Camilla Cabello is Theok, and press that follow button if you would. The last game I seen him streaming was it was The Forest, I believe. All right. Hey, Element Ninja, what's going on? I'm doing good. How are you? Just waking up. Yeah. I've come to the conclusion that I'm probably going to abandon the pacifist run, but quarantine contagious disease. 1 shall enter or leave quarantine area without written of local health authority. An authorized employee of the shall alter, destroy, or remove this card. Violating this regulation will be fined. But I'm really enjoying this game. It's just I'm gonna have to abandon the pacifist thing. It's just too hard. How far are you in a vampire? I think I'm on chapter 2 or 3. Yeah, chapter 3. Have you played this game, Element?
Better go home, sir. Crush the leaf, boy!
Come on.
Mine! I'll take it.
Oh, mother. Yes it does. Haven't played it. Fortnite has taken up my gaming life. Yeah, because you can build up your character however you want. It's just, depending on how you build them up, is the difficulty. Alright, now where's the damn guy that was shooting at me? Yeah, then you'd probably really like this game then. Like I said, I can't really look at... Like, you can level up all your stuff depending on how you want to play the game with your XP. Now, where the game gets interesting, though, is you have a choice of who to save and who to drink. And I was doing the pacifist run, but I think I've already failed because I let someone die. And to get true pacifist, you can't kill anyone. Even though I didn't kill him directly, I didn't decide to save him. I went to level up, and when you level up, it advances to the next night. And the next night, he was dead. So I'm thinking I've already failed the pacifist run. So and I don't want to drink anyone until I have, like, him. I could drink him and her, but I just don't know if I want to yet. Actually, I can't because I can't mesmerize them yet because I'm not high enough level. But, like, someone like him, I could, but I'll get more XP if I find the last 2 hints. But the more people you drink for XP, the worse the health status is going to get because there's going to be more bodies that will let this epidemic spread. Blood quality. This does seem like a dope game. Did you ever? No, I didn't. But I've had people tell me that this game kind of puts, like, I had one person tell me that the last good vampire game they played was Legacy of Kain before this. I think this is where I started at the very beginning of the game. I'm not sure though. But it's a good idea to check everywhere, and if you see something glowing, you go and open it, because you have to scavenge for your resources.
I cannot enter.
The only thing that kind of makes me mad is, even though you're a newborn vampire, you're still stronger than most other things. So why can't you just rip the door open if it's locked? I mean, I guess that'd make the game a little too easy, but...
It's locked, all right.
Which means I'm gonna need a key. Alright, hold on. I see a door over there. What happens if I go out that door? Where am I at now?
Look lively!
Oh.
It's on to us!
Should not have done that.
Watch out!
Now get away from him. It's usually a good idea to take out the people with the ranged weapons first. And avoid that guy. Oh, I hit the wrong button. Yeah, I was not thinking when I dropped down that there would be anybody there. So, good thing is though, if I need to get back up there, I can just hop up there. Safe house, I'm pretty sure. Well, I'm heading back the wrong way now. Yeah, I think this is the first, yes, this is the first house you start out in. That's your blood on the bed. Okay, so I've already searched this house very thoroughly. Never hurts to look again, though. It's locked. It's locked. Like everything else, it's locked. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, now I know why it's locked, because it's the same house I was just in. It's just a different door.
This place looks like the picture I saw of the bomb site.
Well, it should look familiar, because it's where you woke up at, too. Also where you killed Mary at.
Yes. The place has changed since the explosion, but it was definitely here. I should find some way to pay my respects.
Yeah, and there's a lot of quest items you can find too. Like I found keys, but they only work for certain areas, like the morgue underground key, the morgue key, key to the sewers, warehouse, shelter.
May all who suffered from this tragedy find all rest in peace.
Now it shows me am I in a different part of... Man, I'm over here, I might as well search stuff. Yeah, definitely don't want that guy surviving. He has a damn flamethrower. Foundry key. Which means there's something important here.
Stupid beast!
Or if I can sneak up on this guy. Just finding all kinds of stuff now. Laughing at the guard. I think that's what that said. Yeah. Try and make sure there's nothing up here to grab. Nightmare Child 97, hello, thank you for that follow and welcome to the Wolf Pack. How are you doing tonight? Or tonight, how are you doing today? I'm doing good, just playing Vampire. I was on the pacifist run, but I think I made the decision to abandon that. Because it's... No, I don't mind difficulty in games, it's just I think I've already felt it anyway, so... Have you played this game before, Nightmare? Probably Friday the 13th. Because it would have been with Braxton and Lady, right? Lifeless 1997. Yeah, we may have played Friday the 13th with Lady and Braxton. Yep. Yeah, I'm taking a break. I mean, I still play that game, but I just haven't really played it on stream. I did play it the last couple nights on stream for a little bit during the nighttime streams, but daytime I've just been mainly focusing on this and
Steady, boys, we've got one of them! The power of the Lord commands you! Die, leech!
damn it!
Kill it or you deserve! Remember your vows, friends!
I've got to get away from them for a second. Oh, shit. god, oh god.
Back in the grave. Shit.
God, I had those serums. So, I don't know if you heard me or if you replied. Have you played this game before, Nightmare? Is this the way I came? Yeah, I think it is. Yep. I would say yes. I enjoy the game. It's definitely different, but fun. There's nothing over here? Can I jump up anywhere? I'm at the lowest part of the map that you can go. Alright guys, I'm gonna take a real quick restroom break and get a drink. Feel free to talk amongst yourselves. Yeah, see I can't talk, my mouth's dry. Talk amongst yourselves in the chat. I will be right back. Alright, I'm back. Okay, I can't get back up there. I always forget you can destroy the barrels as long if you're. Is there something down here? I mean, I went. So yeah, now I'm just kind of exploring the map, trying to build up XP. Seeing what there is to explore over here. Like I was saying earlier, it's always a good idea to search everything. And it doesn't hurt to use your shadow ability too. It makes seeing stuff easier. What's the name of the boat? I was about to say, shit, I fell in the water. Can I get up on the boat? Oh, what game is that? The Heavy Rain? Why? What is it? What? This sad or what? I heard it's a kind of a tearjerker of a game. It's sad to be honest. Yeah, just wait till you get a little bit further into it, from what I've heard. I'm definitely going to download it though. And I just seen that I can.
This place. Rain may have washed away the blood, but not the memory. My poor Mary.
Yep, this is where you woke up at. Yep, there's the bomb site. Wow, I just did an investigation. I wasn't even trying to. Warning note. Hello, boys. About your last message concerning your mission to loot corpses in Southport. I'll only say it once. Deal with it. And be glad I don't report your protest to Edna. She might go there herself to cut your balls off. A little bird just told me you made a few jokes about what I saw by the pier, so now I'm just a loony scared by his own shadow, or a nutcase who mumbles and trembles like an old woman about ghost stories. Good. I like it when my boys are happy. Be assured that nutcase will come to piss on your bloody carcasses after the fucking monster I saw has sucked your brains out. Enjoy your night. Enjoy the following nights, fellows. I heard they will be foggy and rainy. Booth.
This is my watch. Damn grave robbers.
Says I found out something about Booth. And now I can drink him if I want to. Well, once I get high enough to mesmerize him. Booth believes in supernatural creatures and events. Can I go down in the grave? Yeah, you woke up, like, you wake up in the middle of all that. So sweet, I was able to complete 2 investigations just by coming over here and looking around. Make sure I didn't miss anything. It doesn't look like I did, but... So according to the lore in this game, vampires don't actually vanish and reappear, they just move so fast that the human eye can't see it. So that's the reason why when he goes like that, you still see him. He's just moving faster than... Alright. How do we make our way out of here? Do I gotta go back the way I came? Hope not. I would hope there's a faster way out of here. Your king and country need you. Join the blank. Yeah, I can't go out that gate. Alright, I think I have to go back the way I came. Can I jump up there? Doesn't look like it. Okay, yeah, I don't think I've investigated any of this. I've just been in the buildings, not... Alright, let me go back this way just to make sure. If I remember right, I think that's just a door to... There was a gate to open. Yes, yeah, that's where I came up from. Oh yeah, I've already searched all that. Alright, I think we've searched everything here. There's the memorial. So yeah, I really like this hacksaw. Yeah, I'm not even sure if I'll waste any parts trying to upgrade that weapon just because its stamina is so bad. Oh, I was gonna make serum, so that's what I was gonna do. Yeah, I'm not worried about the stamina. I got a long ways to go in this game, apparently, because I got 7 more stamina, or 7 more serums to find, plus 3 more treatments. Alright, I think it's time to leave. It'd be nice if I could jump from this boat to that boat to the shore over there. That'd be a long jump, though. I think I'm just gonna have to go the way I came. Yep, means back through the foundry. The thing is, before I decide to upgrade my character, I'll have to go all the way back over to the hospital to cure the fatigue or...
I have this thirst for blood. I can't believe I'm doing this.
I have all kinds of ammunition. If you're just coming in, welcome to Wolfpool Gaming. If you're new to the channel and you like what you see, please hit that follow button and make sure to enable all notifications. That way Twitch will let you know when I go live. We're just doing our continue of Vampire today.
I have this thirst for blood.
Where'd that rat go? There he is.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
I wish someone would slap me so I could wake up. Was that it? Is that the only thing that was down there? Huh, apparently.
This is Braille. I need someone who can read this.
Available, unreadable text written in Braille alphabet with just the title in Roman alphabet, Cure for Blindness. Alright, Diaz. Have a good day, man. Find someone who can read the Braille alphabet 1 of 4 and be in Whitechapel. Oh, I'll try. Sweet, I found a new weapon. Everyone just coming in, welcome to Wolfpool Gaming. Bloody letter. Dear Mother, whatever happens to me, always remember that your son loves you. I know you did not always approve of the way I chose to live my life, but I won't change. I was born and raised in this part of town, and I just can't stand what is happening to my neighborhood and to the people we know. I recently made a terrible decision. I decided to strike back against the tyranny of a few. I know that they will retaliate, but I'm ready for whatever comes. Thanks to you, I've always loved to read. Now that I am about to take action, I can only quote. Yeah, I'm not going to try to say that. They only seem tall because we're on our knees. I won't kneel anymore, Mother. I intend to stand straight, whatever the cost. Goodbye, my beloved mother, Jack. So this is Jack?
There is a name engraved under the blood on the back of the case. Jack Gillingham. Perhaps Enid's son.
I'm gonna take the watch back to her. I'm not gonna sell it. What to do? Try to make sure there's nothing else that I've missed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright. Wow, that was cool. I think I just might have found something to deal with headaches. I'm not sure yet. I have to analyze it. Where am I? Yeah, I'm not gonna do that right now.
I hope the rumors about Clay are
You again. What do you want? I know you believe monsters are real, Booth.
They are. I know, I saw one, but no one believes me.
Are your friends mocking you?
Even Edwina told me once to never speak about it, but I know what I saw. And it wasn't a human. Not human at all.
Tell me what you saw.
It was a few years ago. Clay Cox was still the boss then. He'd sent me to the shipyard to find out who was stealing tools and ropes at night.
Go on.
First, I thought it was an old lady with a limp. It looked frail and crooked. Then I saw it grab a bloody beam and lift it like it was a stick. I shouted. It looked straight at me.
Do you know what it was?
It was all eyes and long teeth, but I couldn't see its face. I shot at it when it moved towards me and I hit it. And then it jumped and vanished in the shadows.
You could have imagined all that. These docks can be so gloomy at night. With the fog and the wind and the boats creaking.
No, Doctor. That night I saw the fucking sewer dog for real. It's not a beast like the stories say. It's the ghost of an old woman. Bullets can't stop it. But no one believes me.
Goodbye, Mr. Digby. Good evening, Miss Cox.
Hello again, Dr. Reed. What do you want?
Tell me your feelings about Booth's belief in monsters, Edwina.
It makes him look weak in front of the boys. That's my feeling about it. But ghosts don't scare me.
You don't believe he really saw something, then?
I don't care what he saw or not. All I know is that a real man keeps his fears to himself if he wants to be obeyed.
I managed to reach the mass grave in Southwark. It was not pleasant.
Spare me the details, Dr. Reed. All I want to know is what happened to those bastards who owed me money.
I'm afraid those bastards, as you call them, are in the mass grave.
Dead? Shit. That money would have been useful. Well, I'll tell my boys to avoid the place if it's that dangerous.
Yes. Everybody should avoid that place until further notice.
Okay then, Doctor. It looks like you deserve your reward after all. The Wet Boot boys thank you for your help.
Can I see what you have to sell?
As long as you have money, I'll show you all I have.
Yeah, I'll probably never use that weapon, so let's go ahead and sell it. Same thing with that.
So few clients. What with the epidemic, no one dares go outside.
Good evening, Mr. Delaney.
What? Ah, you're that doctor.
Is it true Sean Hampton saved your life?
Yep. The sad saint grabbed my soggy arse and brought me back to the pier after I fell into the canal. I was a wreck back then.
Were you thankful for what he did for you?
Sean Hampton really acted like a saint that day. But I suppose I'm just another lost soul who doesn't deserve to be saved.
Is there anything in particular?
How dare you say such a thing?
I found the location of the explosion, Mr. Delaney. I placed a flower for you where it happened, just as you asked.
Really? That's so kind. I never thought someone would... Well, thank you, Doctor.
It's nothing, really. And I'm sorry for your loss.
What? No, I didn't know them. No car was supposed to park there that day. Stupid bastard, why did he park there?
You're the man who hid that bomb.
I don't want to talk about it. Leave me alone.
I sense your guilt, Dyson. Why is that? Did you not think violence was an acceptable political tool?
I still believe our fight was just. By killing an innocent couple who were just at the wrong place at the wrong time. No way.
I think I'm losing my mind. No, we're trying on clothes.
You made a mistake. A terrible mistake. Maybe an unforgivable one. But that does not mean that you are a monster.
I swear I did not want to kill anyone. I did not hide in the shadow to kill on purpose. That's my only defense.
Ah, God.
I want you to remember the bomb, Dyson. Tell me about it.
No. I don't want to remember it.
The victims. They were not the target then.
I spent so much time figuring out the perfect moment. I used a short fuse. No car had ever parked there. They all died.
Why use a bomb? What were you trying to destroy?
The Dawson & Dawson ammunitions factory. A symbol of violence against the people. My group wanted to destroy it to send a message.
Goodbye, Mr. Delaney.
Damn it.
So few clients.
I didn't want to.
With the epidemic, no one dares go outside.
I still never found that necklace.
Good evening, Mr. Fishburne.
Yeah.
Goodbye, Mr. Fishburne.
Did I go to the wrong person?
Don't forget to keep an eye out for this garden.
Yeah, I'm not gonna sell the watch. Ah, come on. I knew I should have just went around it.
Step away, sir. This one's mine! God, walk Let's pin his down! Boy! Kill him off
Damn
you
it.
deserve!
Hey Thomas, what's going on? Yeah, right now I'm just doing side quests. I can't.
You're not lost, sir. You seem quite a stranger to these parts.
Good evening, Miss Gillingham. May I come in?
Of course, of course. So, Dr. Tippets, what brings you back here?
Hey,
We
big
haven't
dog,
talked
you made it
quite
in.
some time.
Enid, have you really no idea what happened to your son?
Big
No
dog, thank you
idea
for
at
that
all.
host.
I've not seen Jack for so long. I lose track of time. Has something bad happened to him?
Jack takes good care of you, Miss Gillingham.
He does indeed. My Jack is the best son a mother could ask for.
Yeah, I didn't want to tell her son was dead. Yeah, look at all those emotes you're getting, Chris. Yeah, Chris is moist, isn't he?
I found this watch. It was a gift from you to your boy, wasn't it? I think it should return to you now.
Oh, I remember. Yes, I recall the day I offered Jack this watch. Oh, it was such a beautiful day. Thank you, sir.
Trinkets and possessions help us remember our past. Promise me you'll not lose it.
I would never lose anything that belonged to Jack. Why don't you take this? Dr. Tippett's? Please, for your charity.
Yeah, see, I don't have stuff to treat the headache yet.
Goodbye, Miss Gilligan. Good evening, young man.
There's no need to call me that, Dr. Reed.
Stressed, annoyed, hot.
Show me what you have to offer then, Mr. Nightingale.
Small wooden. I wonder what's in that box. My dear Jack, I write this letter as long as I have the strength, and I will. Not that I have something to hide or fear, except perhaps to forget what I want to tell you. I always knew you would become someone important, someone good and nice. I knew it since the day you were a child, when you preferred to read books rather than go to play outside. I knew it when you helped me carry groceries before you went to school, and clean the house after you came back. I'm proud of you, my son, not only because I'm your mother, but also because you deal so well with everything around you. I'm sorry I've recently become such a burden to you. Never forget I love you. I hope you never forget you love me, Enid. Duke of Crawford raiding with the 3 viewers. Thank you for that raid, Duke. How are you doing today? Everyone that's just coming in from Duke's Raid, welcome to Wolfpool Gaming. If you're new to the channel and you like what you see, please hit that follow button. Make sure to enable all notifications, that way Twitch will let you know when I go live. I'm just doing a playthrough of Vampire now. I was going to do a pacifist run, but I believe I'm going to abandon that, because I don't think I can get it anyway, because I let someone die. But, yeah. I'm doing good. I'm gonna go ahead and do a couple shout outs real quick, since I haven't done any in a little bit. First one would be for my good friend Big Dog. He is a variety streamer. What was that? Who streams Friday the 13th, some Madden, and here lately he's been trying to stream some of the Lego games with Mrs. Big Dog. So, if you want to check out an awesome streamer, he's definitely one to check out at twitch.tv/BigDog75. What do you think of the game? I like this game. I really do. I'm not real far into it because I like to do a lot of the side stuff and look for stuff, but I really enjoy it so far.
You seem quite a stranger to these parts.
The next person I want to shout out is Thomas. Thomas is a good friend of mine and a good friend to the channel. He currently is a variety streamer who streams.
I know I've got something that'll strike your fancy.
Last game I seen him streaming was The Forest, so if you definitely worth checking out if you haven't done so already. At the link I just dropped in the chat. Oh, no problem, Thomas. How open world is it? Here's a map of the world, or that you can explore. Oh, you're welcome, Big Dog. But you can go around and, there's two ways to level up in this game. You can either do it by just fighting enemies and getting XP that way, or finding out everything you can about all the citizens to get their blood quality as high as you can get it, and then you can drink a citizen. Drinking citizens does get you a ton of XP really fast, but it also, you just killed that citizen and it's going to have some consequences later on in the game. So Big Dog with that 20-bit drop. Big Dog, thank you for those 20 bits. I do appreciate it. Yeah, I need to start working my way back over to the hospital. I think I've done pretty much everything over here right now. Just gotta think what's the fastest way to get there. Is that map the whole map for the game, or is it like The Witcher 3? I believe this is the whole map. Oh, and then this little part down here. Okay, I've got to make my way back.
Problems elsewhere.
Yeah, I don't want to go this way. You can also eat rats too to get your blood level back up. They don't give you very much blood, but
This is despicable. I have this thirst for blood.
Right.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Yeah, shut the door. We will go around. No need to mess with that guy right now. I can't use my vampire abilities out here. Must be someone around. I still can't find that necklace. Okay, so it's gotta be here somewhere. I wonder if the merchant has it. I wouldn't think so, but it's possible that the merchant could have it.
Foolish girl and a pre.
Good evening, Miss Cox.
Hello again, Dr. Reed. What do you want?
Can I see what you have to sell?
As long as you have money, I'll show you all I have.
No, it doesn't look like it. Alright, thank you, Big Dog. I appreciate that, and I hope the rest of your day goes well too, man. I do not want to go across that bridge. Hey Racer, what's going on? How are you? And thank you for that host, Racer. Is there anything you can tell me about that necklace?
Yeah.
Nope. Nothing new.
Goodbye, Mr. Fishburne.
Hypocrites, all of them. Maggots and liars.
pretty sure I've checked. Yeah, and see, now I'm just going back the other way, so. So how is your day going, Racer? How's this game? I like this game. I don't know where this stupid necklace could be at.
To every night, a darkness. And every dawn.
On hour 4:13. Wow. How's your day? My day's going alright. Just bumbling around trying to find this necklace he lost. But I would recommend this game if you haven't played it already, or if you were thinking about playing it. Yeah, I gotta keep checking the map to make sure I'm anywhere close to where it could be at.
It's locked, all right.
The one good thing is I keep finding all these things I'll need to upgrade my weapons. Rufus Kingsbury Shack. Trying to find a way in there. Everyone that's just coming in, welcome to Wolfpool Gaming. If you're new to the channel and you like what you see, please hit that follow button. Make sure to enable all notifications. That way Twitch will let you know when I go live. I wonder where Rufus is. There he is. Hey, stop. I want to talk to you. Stop. There we go.
Evening, Rufus.
Evening, Mr. Reed.
Are you alone? Where is your family?
I don't have any. My parents are dead.
So you have no home? You're sleeping rough?
No. I mean, yes. I live on the streets. I have no home.
You should be careful, Rufus. There are things that lurk in the shadows of this city. Things that prey on the lonely and the desperate.
Well, I've known worse. I'm not all alone. I have Mrs. Fishburne. She's been very kind to me.
Why do you think she's so considerate?
I can't say, sir. I guess she's a good soul. Sometimes it's like she replaces the mother I lost, even if we're not related.
Alright, well I just found his shack,
So long,
but I
Rufus.
can't get into it.
Be careful. Take care.
And I hate to think this, but part of me thinks he could have the necklace.
It's locked.
There's no real other way in there. I've ran all the way around the building. I don't need to go that way. I've already been over there. See, I can't, with people around, I can't use my abilities, so I can't bust anything open. Nope. Alright, so we will check more of this area inside the circle.
So few clients. What with the epidemic, no one.
You're still working at this hour? That's what I call dedication.
Is there anything new you can tell me?
Were you aware of Tom's past incarceration?
That's the first thing he told me when he offered me the job. He didn't want me hearing about his past from anyone else.
Did it surprise you to find out about it?
Not really. I was already aware of his reputation before I met him. That's why I came to the Turtle in the first place.
Most people would have run away because of that.
Not me. I thought a man like him could give me stability, you know? At least to some degree. And I wasn't mistaken.
Tell me, Sabrina, do you really believe Tom has renounced his life of crime?
He proves it to me every day he tells the truth. Tom Watts is a good man. One of the best.
And you don't think he might fall back into his sordid ways?
We can all do terrible things, Dr. Reed. And we never know what we're really capable of until it's too late.
Everyone that's just coming in, welcome to Whirlpool Gaming. If you're new to my channel and you like what you see, please hit that follow button. Make sure to enable all notifications, that way Twitch will let you know when I go live.
Goodbye, Miss Cavendish.
Alright, where's this necklace? Am I still inside the circle? Yep.
You know, it would be nice to see each other outside the pub sometime.
This situation won't last forever. After, we'll have plenty of time to plan the future.
Good thing we haven't seen Seymour for a while. Stop coming in every night.
pub's become right peaceful, don't you think?
Door's still locked. Alright.
I should just run as far away from this place as I can.
Yeah, that's the room that you meet Dr. Swansea in. I don't know.
Perhaps I should shut the turquoise for a time.
I'm just reading the drinks on it.
You know, it would be nice to see each other outside the pub sometime.
This situation won't last forever. After, we'll have plenty of time to plan the future.
Oh, I wonder if I talk to Tom if they'll tell me anything different.
Welcome back, Doctor. What can I do for you?
Nope. I need
Goodbye,
that key
Mr.
for your
Watts.
back room there. That's what I need.
There's gotta be something can be done to get out of this bullshit mess.
Cause I've ran all the way around this place to where it's
Now
not here.
everything seems under control, more or less.
Don't forget to keep an eye out for this garden.
That key has to be somewhere.
My guess is they're recruiting for some vengeance.
In the meantime, the boys are waiting for our...
Not even a door I can go in. Alright, well, we'll just keep working our way back to the hospital then, because I gotta cure everybody before I even think about trying to upgrade my guy.
Watch yourselves! Take a breath of this! Shit! You'll pay for that! Eat! Look at it!
Damn it. This might be bad. Ah, come on. Hopefully it spawns me close to the hospital. Of course not, so I wouldn't.
It's a leech! Kill it! We have to stop it! One of them! Die, Bernie! Inhuman! Kill it!
I went the wrong way. Damn it. Come on.
That's gotta hurt.
Can't see. Now we'll wait another 3 minutes for it to load. Oh, it spawned me right here.
Look lively! It's on to us! God, back to the shadows!
We'll go ahead and
Good
heal
evening,
everybody.
Nurse Brannigan.
Good evening, Doctor.
Do you require medical assistance, nurse?
I will be fine. As soon as I can get some sleep.
Nurse, you won't be able to help people if you're sick. Take this, and do try to get some rest.
I'll try, Dr. Reed. Thank you.
Goodbye, nurse. Call me if you need assistance. Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
Do you need any medical help, Milton?
I'm afraid I do. Like everyone in this hospital. It's a sad state of affairs when even the hospital workers are worried about disease.
Our job brings us into contact with all kinds of infections, Milton. There's no shame in being ill while you're in a hospital.
That's easy for you to say, Doctor. I get the feeling you don't fall sick often. But thanks anyway.
Alright, time to start healing. Oh, let's do what he's
I'd like to
described.
see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
296 damage. I wonder if that's better than the one I have. Yeah.
Good evening, Milton.
Good evening, Doctor. Still trying to save lives?
I want your shot.
I'd like to see your goods.
Wise choice, Dr. Reed. A reliable gun is what everybody needs these days.
How are you this evening, Jonathan?
The scowl that escaped from the hospital is eluding me. He must be caught.
Scowls are a risk to the balance we maintain. It needs to be stopped.
When we were at the funeral, I had a feeling. I think I met my maker.
You do not have to tell me if you don't wish to.
There is almost nothing to say. He appeared in a gush of blood, prattled off some riddles, and vanished without even telling me his name.
Be on guard, Jonathan. Whoever your maker is, he's obviously as powerful as he is elusive.
Should I not?
In most circumstances, a vampire would not discuss his maker. There is a strong bond that exists between a maker and their progeny.
You certainly hate skulls.
No, not hate. I pity them. Damaged and broken for eternity. Can you imagine, Jonathan? Can you imagine what they must be suffering?
Do you think they can be trusted?
They are weaker than us in every sense. From their abilities to being able to control their hunger. There is a savagery in them.
I would not have labeled them all the same. I've met some that are quite clever, in fact. Much like people.
I am sorry. You should know Scal is derived from slave. Vampires have never looked kindly on their lesser progeny.
The head of the Guard of Prewan stopped by to see Dr. Swansea.
You have nothing to fear. The Guard would not risk openly challenging the Brotherhood. Even they are not that foolish.
I noticed there was no love lost between the Brotherhood and the Guard.
They share the same fascination in our species, but they diverge from any commonality in thought. Talk to Dr. Swansea if you wish to know more.
Now that the Hunters are aware of my presence, they could discover your whereabouts too.
Don't worry. I've evaded those jackals in the past, and I shall do so in the future. And besides, who would ever suspect the kind Samaritan Lady Ashbury?
Goodbye for now, my lady. Good evening, Mr. Elwood.
Evening, Dr. Reed.
Soldier, do you need assistance?
Not really. I think I caught something in this bloody hospital. I swear I'm dead, yet smiling inside, Dr. Reed.
As long as you remain here, I will make sure you don't have to worry about your health.
Don't think you can do much about it. Damage is done.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Elwood.
Damn. The pain. Here again.
As for me, I'm all right. Don't waste your time on me.
I'm quite busy right now, Dr. Reed.
Do you need my assistance?
Don't be ridiculous. I'm capable of dealing with this myself. I've just not taken the time to do so.
Then you are lucky that I have taken the time to do so. Consider it a gesture of solidarity between professionals.
I wish this hospital could have received as much attention from you, Dr. Reed. We do not see you in surgery very often.
Thank you for your time. We'll talk later.
How can we be sure?
Good evening, Mr. Fiddick.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Any news about my operation?
Are you satisfied with your treatment here?
Well,
I won't lie.
Are you sure you don't want to operate yourself, Doctor?
In other circumstances... Is there anything else that's bothering you? Can I help in any way?
Really? Why has no one else asked me that since I got here? I thought I was in a hospital.
Unfortunately, you are not the only person who needs help. And complaining about it won't do you any good.
Well, perhaps you're right, Dr. Reed. I'm sure if me missus was still alive, she wouldn't be happy with me going on like this.
Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
I will not let you down, my boy.
Good evening, Doctor. How is my son doing?
Do you require medical attention as well, Mrs. Goswick?
Do you know you're the only one who's asked me this? No, I don't feel well, actually.
Despite what you think about this place, I can tell you with absolute certainty, taking this will help you recover.
Well, at least your reputation seems well deserved. Unfortunately, I can't say the same for this hospital.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
Okay, so I just have one more that I can... Yeah, I don't have the stuff to help his headache, so... Let's go find him. I know where he's at.
I will not let you down, my boy. So many deaths.
Good evening, Mr. Fiddick.
No,
Good
get out of
evening, Dr.
this.
Reed. Any news about my operation? Goodbye for now, Mr. Fiddick. I'll see you later.
Damn it. Damn it. I had a chance to find out information about them. There we go. Anytime the screen lights up like that, you can get information, but I can't figure out where to go to get it. And you only have so much time to do it, and then
You always knew the words to calm the children, Ellen. As for me,
see, it says the door is locked. You can't go in, but
This hospital seems to be... But in the circumstances,
now I just gotta wait. See if they do it again.
How can I be sure I'll not find your unconscious body in the house again?
I promise you, you'll not find my unconscious body.
For God's sake, how can you say such a thing?
How can you refuse to listen? I tried to warn you for so long.
No, I won't let my only son die. You promised me you'll stay alive.
Your son lied to you, like the whole world lies to us.
will you and I will prevail and survive?
Good evening, Mr. Goswick. How are you?
I'm okay.
Admit it, Mortimer. Your mother had you hospitalized here because you tried to kill yourself.
Yes, it's true.
All right, then. This is the first time we've really shared information about your case. Shall we call this progress?
Call it what you want, Dr. Reed.
can trust me. I won't report you to the authorities. My one and only concern is your health.
I guess I should thank you then.
Can I help you in any way, Mr. Goswick?
I wrote a letter for my mother. She was supposed to read it after my death. But I suppose she doesn't have to read it now.
I see. And is this letter still near the place where you tried to take your own life?
Yes. And I don't want anyone reading my last words. I mean, I'm still here. If you bring me back that letter, then perhaps we'll talk.
I have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
Good evening, sir. Doctor.
Good evening, Doctor. How is my son doing?
Your son wished to die, Beatrice. Why did you hide such crucial information?
Are you not aware suicide is a crime? Mortimer could be thrown in jail. I can't let that happen. I won't.
I understand you fear the legal consequences, Mrs. Goswick. But don't you realize your silence significantly affects your son's case?
All my son needs is help and comprehension. Not judgment and punishment for what he may or may not have done.
Goodbye, Mrs. Goswick.
I'm all right. Don't waste your time with me.
Here again.
I cannot enter.
Are you serious?
Plain and cold medical bench, sir. I understand you must be very angry about this unfair situation. I managed to arrange to have you buried in the same mass grave as your wife. I hope that might help.
I have to be inside the hospital. Great. I probably won't make it.
You don't mind if I search your pockets, do you, sir? You won't need any of these anyway. I'm not stealing from you, mister. I'm only redistributing your belongings to people who need them more than you. You see, no one has claimed your body, sir, so it would be such a shame to bury you with your valuables. I will not forget you, sir, and I thank you for your generous donation.
I think it's time we have a talk with him.
It's locked. Good evening, Dr. Reed. Such a pleasure to see you again.
Please show me what you have to sell.
Of course. It's just trinkets and curios, really. But I'm sure they can be useful.
Yeah, I'm not going to do that.
Good evening, Dr. Reed. Such a pleasure to see you again.
You have some explaining to do.
How dare you steal from the dead, Rakesh? Is that what your pawnbrokers is really about?
These people are dead, sir. What they possessed could be useful for the living. And I'm sure they would agree if they could speak.
You may be right, but you'll go to jail if you're caught.
If ever I have to go to jail, I'm sure I'll find a way to help people there, too.
Tell me the truth about your appointment as a medic during the war, Rakesh.
The regiment administration appointed me by mistake. I had to learn the job on the spot, sir. Very hard, sir, but I rose to the challenge.
You can't impersonate a doctor. You can't improvise a medical education. People could die at your hands.
You're absolutely right, sir. But as a field surgeon, it was more like being a butcher.
Do you believe you have really helped these people?
My ratings were within the averages of the regiment. I saved lives, Dr. Reed. Does that not say enough about triage and war surgery?
Do you realize how many soldiers died because of that decision? You should have refused.
Yes, sir. I swear I did, sir. But no one listened. When the first wounded arrived, I had to do what I could.
It is an unbelievable story, Mr. Chidana.
It was a time beyond belief, Dr. Reed. But I'm happy not to deal with the wounded. I prefer caring for the dead now.
Do you need medical attention?
Well, the proximity of the dead is not the most healthy company. Even if the quiet can be appreciated.
Don't take too many risks with your health, Mr. Chidana. None of us are immune to this disease.
And that is a good thing. Death and disease is a constant reminder of our mortality. But you have my thanks, Dr. Reed.
Goodbye, Mr. Chidana. It's locked, all right.
Never ceases to amaze me how you become the dead. Peaceful and lost at the same time.
Good evening, Nurse Hawkins.
Good evening, Dr. Reed.
Pepper, are you sure you want to leave this hospital?
To become a nurse was a little girl's dream. But in the end, I don't feel that useful. I want more. I want to make things change.
I don't know what to pick. I probably should have read the letter.
You should be proud of what you've achieved. This hospital represents hope for many people in need of help.
Maybe you're right. But at the moment, I feel like we're just a cemetery waiting room.
What steps are you prepared to take to feel more useful?
I don't know yet. My sister believes that the real fight is in the streets nowadays. Maybe she's right. Maybe this is what I must do.
If you feel that saving lives is not useful enough, perhaps it means that you've lost faith.
On the contrary, my faith has never been stronger. Maybe we are all just too proud to face up to the fact that science cannot compete with God.
And what about Milton Hooks? Does he share your point of view?
For Milton, any change means more comfort and more peace. I disagree.
Goodbye, Nurse Hawkins.
Jonathan, have you got any news about Sean Hampton?
I'm still investigating. In the meantime, I have some questions.
All right, just ask.
What is the antagonism between your Brotherhood of St. Paul Stole and the Guard of Priwen?
It is an old and sad story, Jonathan. The story of a betrayal and of a definitive schism.
How many are you in the Brotherhood?
You mean today? Not many. A dozen, perhaps even less since the war. We are scholars, Jonathan. We favor quality to quantity.
Who betrayed who?
I suppose each side would tell you the fault lies with the other. This I know for sure. A long time ago, members of the Brotherhood chose to hunt down vampires.
Tell me, Edgar, how did you meet Lady Ashbury?
I met her 9 years ago. I was working in Scotland at the time in a sanatorium the good lady visited from time to time. She subsequently offered me a position here, at the Pembroke Hospital.
Sweet Potato, thank you for that. Or Sweeter Potato, thank you for that follow, and welcome to the Wolfpack.
Pembroke Hospital. Why that name?
I'm not quite sure. I think it's meant to refer to the Earl of Pembroke. Perhaps it's someone she used to know?
Why offer you this position?
I'd already been experimenting with blood-borne diseases and transfusion methods. Without success, I'm afraid. How could I refuse such a fascinating creature?
So, in 1911, I took charge of the Pembroke.
Tell me, Edgar, have you ever heard about a vampire made of blood? I mean, without any physical form, but a shape of blood.
What are you talking about? Have you seen such a phenomenon yourself?
No. I was just daydreaming. Since blood seems to be the key of our existence, I imagined what could be the ultimate state of a vampire.
I see.
Hey, Bacon,
Well,
what's up?
Too bad you didn't see such a creature. It could have been a fascinating subject of observation.
Just sitting here playing
Tell
more
me,
vampire.
Edgar, have you ever heard about a vampire made of blood? I mean, without any physical form, but a shape.
That was the wrong dialogue. Wrong way. I'm not used to going to my office from inside the building. How are you doing today, Bacon's Nightmare? Oh, I may have to go buy something. And he's on the other side of the hospital. Yeah, I was trying to see if it gave me any gun parts, but I guess not. Alright everyone, I think we'll call it for today. Let me see. Go ahead and thank everyone for coming by today and watching me play this game. I do appreciate it. Let's see who's on. We'll go ahead and raid Misty Jones. She's another fellow Team Ponage member. If we can, when we get into her channel, let's make sure we drop those raid emotes. I won't be streaming tonight, but I will be back tomorrow at the same time, 9 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time. Thank you to everyone who came by to watch the stream today, and I will see you guys tomorrow.